Hi there, my name is Sacha Jones of Stiggly Holistics NYC, and today I'm going to show you how to make Fire Cider, an ancient folk remedy for the immune system, and it's a good winter remedy. Today is actually Fire Cider Day, and this day has come about because it's a solidarity day really with the herbalists of the United States and Rosemary Gladstar, as a way of protesting the idea that you can trademark a folk remedy and not allow anybody else to use that name in their own versions of it. So my herbal brothers and sisters around the US, we're all joining forces in making Fire Cider today. It's a lovely project, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to make mine. So join me. The first thing you need is a glass jar. Glass is important. The lid is also important in this instance. Usually I'll use a metal lid on my mason jars, but when you're using vinegar you really need to use a glass lid or a plastic lid, otherwise that metal will go rusty. So that's an important detail. The ingredients you're going to need, a horseradish root, and we'll peel this, but it's amazing. It really just, like, even smelling it like that, just you feel it cleaning your sinuses. Ginger root, turmeric root. This is a beautiful thing. This doesn't come in Rosemary Gladstar's recipe, but I'm adding this because I really love it. It has so many health benefits. Turmeric is best when paired with black pepper, so we will be using some black pepper in our recipe as well. There will be onion, and there will be garlic. And then apple cider vinegar, of course, this is a very important detail. Cayenne pepper, we'll just use a smidgen of this just to take it up a notch. That's sort of a basic recipe, but I'm going to flare it up because that's what I like to do. I'm going to add elderberries, which are amazing for the immune system, and they also taste really delicious, so I think it'll give it a nice edge. I'm going to use saw palmetto berries, which they're mostly known about for being good for men and prostate, but they're actually good for women as well. So this is a nice berry to add. And I would like to add schizandra berries as well, but I have to find those, so we'll see if they go in there. Instead I grabbed 2 containers of elderberry, so we'll see. I've already chopped everything up, so come closer and see. I have the onions, the ginger, the turmeric, garlic, and horseradish. And what I'm going to do is just show you how to peel the turmeric. You don't have to. If you get an organic turmeric and ginger, you don't have to do it. But I've found that sometimes turmeric skin can be quite bitter. So I like to peel it. And this is the best way. You get a teaspoon. A teaspoon is better than a peeler or a knife because you're going to preserve more of the root itself and just get rid of the skin. So come closer and see how that's done. Simply use it as you would a peeler. Just pull it towards you and you'll reveal you see? It's lovely and orange. It's really good at dyeing your hands as well. So we'll take our container and throw in the ingredients. It's very much like making a tincture where you would use alcohol, but in this case we're just making a vinegar and food tincture actually. So throw in the onions, the horseradish. I'd actually like to chop that garlic a little bit, so let's get a knife. Sorry. But just chop it up. It doesn't need to be so chopped because it's going to be in the container for about 4 weeks. So just chop those in half. Throw all of these things in. Exciting. And next I'm going to throw a few saw palmetto berries in. And this is not baking. It's not an exact science, and that really appeals to me. I'm definitely somebody who likes a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm more of a dabbler in the kitchen. Some elderberries. And what's so fun about this is you can just make it your recipe. Whatever herbs appeal to you, whatever your own ailments are, you can find herbs that match that. And black pepper. We'll go with the black pepper. I'm going to add my Schizandra berries a little later because they're not in, in my grabbing ability right now. So there's that. And then just a pinch of cayenne. And later on I may add more, I'm just test it, but right now just a pinch. And then we're going to cover that with apple cider vinegar, which is incredible. If you're watching from out of the United States, you're probably more familiar with the idea of cider being alcoholic. In the United States, we use cider, the term cider for apple juice, really. So there we go. We'll cover this, and hopefully we have enough. Not quite. So what I'm going to do is buy more afterwards. Bear with me. And then cover it. And so we'll cover it, and I will add more. Shake it every single day for about 4 weeks. And in 4 weeks' time from now, or maybe I'll pop it open a little earlier, depending, I will strain that and discard all the vegetables and the herbs and put those in the compost and add a little bit of honey. And then I've got my lovely immune boosting medicine, which is going to be really nice. Ideally, of course, you'd make this earlier in the year, but this is going to be really nice to be ready at the end of February, beginning of March. It's still cold here in New York, and yeah. So check in with me. I'm going to probably do a little backup video when this stuff becomes ready. And meanwhile, you can go to my website, which is www.stiggly.com, STIGGLY.com, and sign up for my weekly newsletter. Bye!